Everyone, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and of course ring the bell. And this is Bugalicious, and right, we are going to talk about the news. Why are we talking about the news? Well, simple. I've been for a little while now, so I've been running out of ideas for things to talk about. Unless I want to get political. Like extremely political, and I don't think you want me to do that. So because of that, yeah, we're going to talk about the news. Okay? And how all mainstream media, and what I mean by mainstream media, I'm talking about like Fox News, CNN, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, you know, the classic stations when you think of news stations, okay? The big ones, the well-known ones, okay? All of them are inherently fake news. Now, hold your horses before you start calling me, oh, Trump supporter, Trump supporter. Let me speak. Let me tell you why they're all fake news, okay? So, like, the mainstream media, right? They are all companies, right? At their very core, the news networks are companies. And since they are companies, they are businesses. And the way that the news networks make money is that they pander to a certain audience. That's how they make money. And so because they pander to a certain audience, like they might pander to the left or they might pander to the right, they rarely ever pander to the center. Because if you stay to one side and only view things on one side, you make a lot of money. If you view things objectively, you know, like news networks should, they don't make as much money. So, in order to make the most amount of money, what they do is, they either go very left, or they go very right. They don't stay in the center. And so because of that, they are no longer news. They are effectively propaganda. Both like Fox News and the right-leaning media, and also the left-leaning media. Both are propaganda for the respective sides, which is why I don't watch mainstream media. I don't watch mainstream media anymore because of that very reason. And also, since they aren't moderate, since they're not objective, since they're not in the center, since they're either very left or very right, they are now propaganda. Because the definition of propaganda is information that's trying to indoctrinate you into believing a certain subject, okay? For right-leaning media like Fox News and whatever, they're telling you to do A, B, C, D, and whatever. For the left-wing media, they're telling you that that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, you know? And like the left-wing media is like saying, you know, like, that's the right is bad, and the right is saying that the left is bad, and you know, really, since I know a lot about history, you know, I think I've said this before, but this reminds me a lot of Weimar Germany back in the 1920s. You know, like for instance, it's almost, let's be frank here, because of all the like COVID relief money packets and whatever, let's be honest here, there is going to be a depression, you know, it's just naturally going to happen to the economy. When you do something like this to the economy, you will naturally get a depression or a recession, okay? And so, because of that, okay, because we're going to have a, we're going to have a Great Depression, another Great Depression, sometime in the 20s. But also, if you look to Weimar Germany of the 20s, will realize that Weimar Germany in the 20s in terms of politics was very polarized. Either you were on the very left or you were on the very right. There was no in between in Weimar Germany. And that's exactly what's happening now in America in the 2020s. So if you didn't believe in the saying, history repeats itself, well, now I would hope you would believe it. And anyway, yeah, so that's that, and this is Buckalicious. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and Hail Pigeria.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the future, and as always, I love Publon.